using the human body like a laboratory rat, erasing memory, controlling emotions, pushing boundaries to defeat death. In cinema, these experiments are just fiction. But what if they're not? What if these dark scenarios are just a few steps ahead of real scientific ambitions? Our first stop is the Human Centipede. This film, where a mad surgeon biologically connects three people in an inappropriate way, touches the darkest point of medical ethics. Dr. Hyder's goal seems simple: to create a new life form. But what's truly terrifying is this. This experiment promises no scientific progress whatsoever. It only represents one person's absolute control over other human beings. The victims are conscious. They're aware of what's happening to them. And worst of all, they have no power to stop it. This film throws in our faces how easily medicine can be used as a mask for sadism rather than science. In second place, we have A Clockwork Orange. Alex is a young man with violent tendencies. He volunteers for the experimental Ludovico technique to escape his prison sentence. His eyes are forced open while he's made to watch disturbing images. At the same time, he's given drugs that create physical reactions. The result? Alex can no longer physically engage in violence. But at the same time, he loses music, art, and free will. This experiment questions the cost of turning a human being into a mechanical entity in the name of preventing crime. Does the state have the right to fix an individual, or does this fixing completely destroy their humanity? Our third film is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. A company called Lacuna claims to erase painful memories from the brain. Joel wants to remove his ex-girlfriend Clementine from his memory, and the procedure begins. But as the erasure progresses, Joel realizes that those memories are the pieces that make him who he is. But it's already too late. This experiment doesn't involve physical violence on the surface, but the question it asks is profound. Can we truly remain human without experiencing pain? When our memories are erased, are we still ourselves? Our fourth stop is the platform. In a vertical prison, hundreds of inmates try to survive on food that descends on a single platform. Those on the upper floors eat until they're stuffed. The lower floors only get the leftovers, sometimes nothing at all. This experiment tests human nature. Can justice and sharing exist when not enforced by the system? The result is terrifyingly clear. People can completely lose their moral boundaries to survive. Here, the test subjects aren't just the prisoners. As viewers, we're being tested too. Our fifth example is Ex Machina. Tech genius Nathan creates the artificial intelligence Ava. But the real experiment isn't Ava. It's the young programmer named Caleb. Nathan is testing whether Caleb will form an emotional bond with Ava. He's trying to understand if Ava's responses are genuine or manipulated. There's no physical violence in this experiment, but a human being is included in an experiment without his knowledge. His emotions, decisions, even his moral dilemmas are all part of a pre-scripted scenario. And the most disturbing detail is this: Caleb never fully realizes it. Our final film is the Belko Experiment. 80 employees in an office building are suddenly locked inside. A voice over the loudspeaker commands that a certain number of people be eliminated. If they don't comply, everyone's life will be at risk. The tracking chips previously implanted in the employees' heads are actually part of a deadly mechanism. This experiment measures group psychology. How quickly can people turn against others to survive? The answer is much faster than we'd think. Corporate order transforms into a primitive arena within seconds. All these experiments come from different genres, but they have one thing in common. They all test the limits of humanity.